Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the Nation Network. This is Monday Night Raw, and we are 24 hours removed from the biggest, grandest SummerSlam in the history of the WWE.
I'll tell you, we saw a lot of things going on over the last 48 hours. History has been made. It will be continuing right here as we take a look. The Judgment Day still holding those tag team titles, didn't have to defend them. That makes it a little bit convenient.
Well, indeed, the Judgment Day are the tag team champions, and they will be in competition here tonight. Title's not on the line right now.
370 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Yeah, the titles aren't on the line right now. Pretty convenient. You can remain tag team champions a very long time when you don't defend the titles.
Balor bringing the team together for a huddle.
It's Carlito. I thought he got fired.
Well, you know, sometimes the powers that be can pull all kinds of strings. Case in point,
well, we have Liv here ringside, but she is not cleared for competition and won't be for some time. But it is good to see her ringside.
Judgment Day has done a good job of running this show on Monday nights. The question is, how much longer can it last? They're going to have competition here tonight in the form of Alpha Academy, and it won't be an easy night.
Well, it might not be an easy night, but it's a lot easier when you know your titles aren't on the line.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 486 pounds, Akira Tozawa and Otis, the Alpha Academy.
A little surprised not to see Maxine Dupree here in their corner, but I am sure there's a reason for that.
Well, when you want to talk about the facts, let's talk about the facts right now. If Alpha Academy pulls out the victory here, you've got to think they are going to be getting a tag team title match. You can only dodge so many bullets before one of them catches you.
What I like about Alpha Academy is they really do a good job of offsetting one another. You've got that speed and tenacity of Tozawa. Then you got Otis, who is the power, the strength, the size, the mass. And they complement each other so well.
Well, they say opposites attract. All right, fans, we're getting ready to kick things off here on Monday Night Raw. Finn Balor starting things off with Tozawa. Oh, Tozawa with a big kick right to the face, and down goes Finn Balor.
You might not like the Judgment Day, you might not like Finn Balor, but you've got to respect the fact the guy's a former world champion. Let's not take that away. Let's not forget, let's not lose sight.
Indeed, and you don't get there by accident. There's a tag, and JD McDonough making the most of this one. Oh, what a double team. McDonough, who was out for several weeks with a very serious injury, could have been so much worse. Since coming back, though, has really shown what he's made of. Look at that. Standing Spanish fly just took him all the way over. And Tozawa, at this point in time, is in a lot of trouble.
Well, JD making a little bit of a mockery of things here, trying to embarrass and humiliate the young guy.
Stunner off the apron, using the top rope for his advantage. McDonough with a spring. He slingshots himself on top.
Tozawa's in a need to make that tag. We talked earlier about the size and the strength, and All that's great, but not if you're not using it.
Nice reversal right there. Tozawa comes up. He's got him. Shoulders are down. He's got one. He's got two. And now a reversal. Oh, that was close. And now the tag is made, and here comes the big man.
Otis is a freight train. He is a Mack truck. He doesn't hit you. He goes through you.
McDonough right now looking over to the corner, knowing he's got to get out of the grasp of Otis as soon as possible. Otis has done things that are freakishly strong. And now stretching him back, and this could be a problem for JD.
That kind of upper body strength can indeed present a lot of challenges. Nice move right there, however, by JD McDonough.
Oh, he backed away and makes that tag, and now Finn Balor comes in. Oh, look out! The immovable object.
JD didn't just bounce off him. He's in a different zip code.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there aren't some cobwebs right now. Finn Balor is dazed, to say the least, and here comes a double team by Alpha Academy as they send him to the ropes. Double hip toss takes him over and down. Swing and a miss. Nice move right there. Forearm shiver takes its toll. Irish whip to the ropes, back out frog. Count him overhead. Belly to belly suplex. And Tozawa now going to the speed factor. Slingshot and nobody home.
Yeah, he came off that top rope with a lot of momentum. If he'd have landed that elbow, could have done some serious damage to Finn Balor.
Balor had enough wherewithal to get himself out of trouble. Comes up now with a big brain buster. That one is going to stun Tozawa. Whether or not he's going to get back up from that on his own or not. There's a clothesline. Nicely done. And Tozawa showing that he still has something left to give in this match. Turns that arm around. Now what's he going to do here? Try for submission.
Joint manipulation. A lot of contact sports, I beg your pardon, wouldn't allow something like that. But this is pro wrestling, and it's all legal.
Tag is made once again. Double team and another big elbow. JD McDonough. Crowd not real happy with him. Oh, look at the headbutt. He just... Oh, and Tozawa comes right back for more.
Not sure that was a smart move. You might have stayed down a little longer. Even if it didn't hurt that bad, sell it. Let him have it. You take the moment to rest. Give him the false sense of security that it worked.
Got that boot right along the jawline, just short of being a chokehold. Oh, there's that chokehold. There's no denying that. Referee calling for the break.
Pushing it right to that 5 count. Dangerously close, I might add.
Tozawa's up. Oh, and he slides out the back and reverses. Irish whip and McDonough into the turnbuckle. Caught him coming in with that elbow. JD sends him. Double team now by the Judgment Day as Finn Balor, the legal man in the match. Belly to back suplex. That one stuns him. And Tozawa now, I think it's starting to catch up to him.
Well, all these shots, eventually they're going to add up.
Balor now choking him out using the top rope. And what's the referee doing about it? again using the ropes.
Well, Finn Balor is going to take every advantage. We know that about him.
And now Balor going up to the top. Down with a splash body. Might be going for the coup de grace. Might not need it. There's a count of 1, 2. Save made by Otis, who had to come a long way to get there.
Otis watching his teammate right now just get dissected, dismantled.
Balor from behind. Oh, wow, what a move right there. Finn Balor may have just ended this one. Tozawa getting up, but slowly. Brain Buster goes for the cover. I think that might be all she wrote. Indeed, and that's why they are the tag team champions, ladies and gentlemen. When we return, John Cena will be here tonight. What in the world?
I think we've got new challengers.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Spice beef. Spice. Little excitement. Step into a Slim Jim.
Fans, we are back. Seth Rollins shocked the world last night, or 2 nights ago, showing that he wasn't as injured as people thought.
I am a visionary because I see the future. Not only do I see it, but I control it. CM Punk, you fell right into my trap.
Oh, hold on just a moment. CM Punk lost.
You know something? You say I fell into your trap? You did what anybody in your position would do. You cashed in. I can't blame you for that. Now I'm going to do what anyone in my position would do, and I'm going to kick your ass. Not tonight.
Seth Rollins refuses to stay in the ring.
Hi, it's me, Antonio Banderas. When I use my Bosch fridge, it makes me feel different. It makes me feel like Antonio Banderas.
Well, I hear you, brother. Because when I use my Bosch power tools,
I feel like the Macho Man Randy Savage. You dig it? I do dig it, Randy.
Whip-bang!
Powerful power tools. Phenomenal appliances. Rotary hammers. Dishwashers. Mighty sauce. Induction cooktops.
Randy!
Coming. Impact drivers. Refrigerators. Watch this. Double. The more you Bosch, the more you feel like a Bosch.
All right, fans, we are back Monday Night Raw here on the Nation Network. This is Wrestleverse. Again, 24 hours removed from the greatest SummerSlam of all time.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from
Bronson Reed coming down here, and he is accompanied by the rest of the visionaries we just heard from Seth Rollins a moment ago, who hightailed it out of the ring as soon as CM Punk told him he was going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, he's much braver when he's surrounded by his friends. Well, Bronson Reed will be going up against a man who was very successful last night as well, Sami Zayn. Pulled out a big victory on Saturday night.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn went one-on-one with Karrion Kross, who had been torturing him for months, and got a decisive victory in the match.
You know, you got to ask yourself, what is next for Karrion Kross, because nothing seems to be going his way. I heard he's trying to get a match here tonight, and they told him right now, we just don't have anything for you tonight. That's never a good sign.
Sami's made it clear that he wants a shot at a world championship. That could very well be Seth Rollins.
Well, that might have something to do with what he's doing here tonight with Bronson Reed, because to get to Seth, you're going to have to go through all these other visionaries.
Bell sounds, action's underway, and wasting no time at all, Bronson Reed with a big headbutt. Stretching out the arm of Sami Zayn and now stomping away on it. Do you look at the size and weight advantage that Bronson Reed brings?
Yeah, Bronson's going to have size, strength, all that stuff. And again, I'm about to say Sami's advantage is going to be in the speed category, and he's going to have to use that. But Bronson's not a slow man. He is a fast-moving big man, cut from the same cloth as a Bam Bam Bigelow. These are guys that don't wrestle their size. They're the Samoa Joes of the world. They are the freaks.
Seeing Bronson Reed going to the top rope must make you a little bit nervous if you're Sami Zayn, because it's only a matter of time. Sami got out of the way. We know Bronson likes to come off that top rope with a big splash, and if that happens...
Sami right now wrestling a smart match. Keep him off his feet. Takes away that power advantage.
And now Dragon Sleeper locked in by Sami Zayn. Bronson Reed, nice counter.
Couple of stiff knees to the head, and Sami drops him with a DDT.
Going for the cover now. Shoulders are down for 1, 2. He almost got him.
Close call right there, and Sami looking pretty good. Just check the weather forecast to see if there's any tsunamis in the forecast.
Off the ropes, Zayn from behind with a double sledgehammer right to the back of the neck. And there's a look of concern on the face right now of Seth Rollins. DDT busted him open. And Sami seeing blood going right after it.
Smart move. You see the injury do not let up, and Sami is not letting up. He is attacking that wound.
Seth Rollins is watching very carefully as the moonsault connects. And again, Sami Zayn goes for the cover. And the shoulder up. Bronson Reed not going to go down that quickly. Seth Rollins looks like he's got some words for Bronson, perhaps some instructions, but nothing has worked for him thus far. It's been all Sami Zayn in this match. Turnbuckle suplex. Rollins can't believe what he's seeing. Paul Heyman showing a look of concern as well.
Braun Breaker also has some words right now for Sammy. They're all drawing his attention away from Bronson Reed, hoping that Bronson can regain his composure.
Haluva kick, and that's all she wrote. Sammy with a cover. 1, 2, and the shoulder is up.
That wound is really starting to open up. The blood is flowing, and Bronson Reed is going to have to do something, and something huge, to turn this one around, because it's been all Sammy thus far.
Not too many people can say they got up after that haluva kick. It knocks you into tomorrow. I've talked to people who will tell you, you don't know what day it is. Tremendous pendulum slam there, time. And now Bronson, perhaps. Tsunami time. Nobody home.
Sammy's got his number. He has brought his A-game. German suplexes the 300-pounder. And now look at this. Heyman is up on the apron.
Heyman trying to distract the official, I believe. Perhaps sensing that Sammy was about to go for a cover. The action now taking place here in front of the broadcast table.
Always got to wonder just how safe we're going to be in that position.
And now Bronson Reed, what's he got in mind here? He's got Sammy. Spikes him right back down into the mat. Grinding the face of Sami Zayn into the mat. And finally, Bronson Reed has strung some offense together for the first time. Sammy caught up with a springboard DDT. He may have knocked him out cold with that one.
Kicks out on one, and Bronson now bleeding profusely, and Sami Zayn gonna continue working on the cuts.
Reed is writhing in pain right now. The Visionary's not happy with what they are seeing happen in the ring right now, especially Seth Rollins. Bronson Reed taking advantage of a distracted Sami Zayn. Hits the ropes. Senton splash. The whole ring just jumped. Goes for the cover. Will that be enough to keep Sammy down? No.
No, but that was as close as it's been. I mean, Sammy barely got that shoulder up, and it could be tsunami time.
It is. Heyman looking really happy. Now Sammy kicks out. Sami Zayn kicked out of the tsunami.
Well, we said not too many people kick out of the haluva. Even less kick out after a tsunami hits them.
Both these men taking the match into what we would refer to as the deep water. They have hit each other with their strongest hits. And now look at this. Look at this. Sami Zayn couldn't be in a worse location if he had to. Surrounded by Visionaries. Sammy sent crashing into the guardrail here. Once again, Bronson Reed focusing all of his attention on the man who came so close to pinning him early in the match. Stomping away on the wrist and the arm of Sami Zayn now is Bronson Reed. Just keep in mind, Sammy just 48 hours ago had a massive battle with Karrion Kross. Bronson Reed hammering away, and now Sami Zayn has been busted open.
Yeah, in the meantime, Paul Heyman just exposed a steel turnbuckle.
Sami Zayn is bleeding, and he's in trouble now. Off the top, tsunami, but the referee's busy with the turnbuckle. That's courtesy of Paul Heyman.
We'll see if it matters. It doesn't.
2 tsunamis is what it took to keep Sammy down. strong effort by Sami Zayn, but he comes up short here on Monday Night Raw against Bronson Reed, despite the fact that he dominated the early part of the match.
Yeah, we take a look back at some of the highlights, and there were plenty to be had. I thought Sami was going to shock the world with not only a win, but a pretty quick one at one point in time.
The amount of damage he had done to Bronson Reed. Look at this, that capture suplex into the turnbuckle. And here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is the haluva kick that almost took his head right off.
Sami did everything you could possibly do to the man, and you just couldn't keep him down.
What does this mean for his dreams of a world title match? I'm not sure. But here you see the referee making it back in time for a 3 count, and even with the extended time, Sami was unable to kick out. Later tonight, fans, we're going to hear from John Cena. We'll be back with plenty more action. Stay with us.
Babe, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
We've tried everything. It's time to go.
What do you want me to do?
Look, I have busted my ass. You busted your ass. We have done everything that's ever been asked of us. These people here, they just don't understand us. I do. Real question here is, are you going to stand here and bitch about things? Or do you want to actually do something about it?
Wrestling fans, make sure you join us on Saturday mornings right here for Saturday Morning Superstars of Wrestling. All of the greats from the past will be right here on Saturday mornings here on the Nation Network. Names like Rowdy Roddy Piper, Bruno Sammartino, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Magnificent Morocco, and many, many more. All the action right here on the Nation Network Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What you gonna do when the legends of wrestling run wild on you?
We are back, wrestling fans, with more action. Still, the Intercontinental Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, and she will be in action here tonight after pulling off the victory over Lyra Valkyria.
A lot of people didn't think that was going to happen. I got to tell you, I didn't think it was going to happen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion of Becky
Big time Bex, also referred to as the Man. Who's she going to be facing here? Oh my goodness, get a look. We haven't seen her in a little while here. Kiana James.
I think Billy Joel once wrote a song about her.
I'm not sure it was her, but kind of fits the mold a little bit. Lana James, of course, was a standout on NXT coming up to the main roster, and now here's an opportunity for her to go one-on-one with the reigning Women's Intercontinental Champion. And interesting match here because, quite honestly, I don't know. The fans are going to be torn on this one. Neither one of these women are what you would consider to be fan favorites right now, but it sounds like they're getting behind Becky early on in this match. Bell sounds, action's underway. They tie up in the middle of the ring, and here we go. Backed up into the corner. Big right hand. And another one, and Becky Lynch taking control of Kiana James early in the match. Rear waist lock. No, nice snapmare. One way of getting out of there, and cinches up a rear chin lock on the Intercontinental Champion.
Well, the title, of course, is not on the line. That's important to know. But anytime you get in the ring with a champion, you know that if I get a win here, I gotta be in the title picture.
Yeah, it's one of the best things about having a non-title match if you're the challenger is that you can jump the line real quick by having a good night. Whether or not Kiana James has that good night in her here today, we're going to find out.
Well, one thing about Becky is she's good at taking anyone's good night and making a pretty bad one.
Kiana James on the break, taking a chance and going for the sucker shot, but look at that. She just woke up the last kicker because now Becky firing back. Nice takedown.
Bit of a belly-to-belly that time, and oh, wow, Kiana right back. Wasting no time at all.
And now choking Becky Lynch out in the corner. Referee calling for the break.
You don't want to get disqualified. This is a one opportunity that you've got to take advantage of. You need a pinfall or a submission.
Yeah, I'm not even sure a count out would be enough to make the argument, really. Nice roll up by Becky. Kiana James able to kick out. Oh, wow, driving the knee to the side. Looked like it might have caught Becky in the jawline. Winding her up. Went for the hammerlock, and Becky had nothing to do with that. Irish whip. Kiana James over the top rope all the way to the floor. And now Becky on the top. Becky Lynch. Oh, my goodness.
High risk, high reward, and that one paid off for the champion.
Kiana James still coming back for more. No matter how this one ends, you got to give credit to Kiana James. She's fighting off against one of the... Oh, my God. She went for broke on that one.
Well, the high risk, high reward only happens when you connect, and she missed, and missed big.
She tried to cover a lot of real estate, too. She was going coast to coast on that one. And now Becky Lynch on the floor driving Kiana James. I don't know if Kiana's going to be able to get up in time to beat the count. Referee's already on 5, and Kiana's not moving. Becky Lynch comes out. That'll break the count.
Well, that shows a little gumption on the part of the champion. She didn't have to do that. She could have let her stay out there and get counted out. Doesn't want to win it that way.
And now head first into the post. And now going for the disarmer on the floor. But you can't win it here.
She can break it, though.
Kiana James is in a whole world of trouble. Becky Lynch doing a number on her. There is no way she is going to beat that count.
I would be shocked.
Becky's laughing at her. Becky Lynch with a victory, a count-out win over Kiana James, but what a match it was.
Yeah, when she put that disarmer on the floor, I think that took all the fight right out of her.
Here is your winner,
Big victory indeed for Becky Lynch here. The Intercontinental Champion continues to rack up the victories. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Sydney Sweeney, Hasbro Keynes.
All right, fans, we are back, and as promised, here comes John Cena.
Well, he had a great match last night with Cody Rhodes. Everyone talking about that, but they would be talking about that more if it wasn't for what happened afterwards.
The following contest is
Indeed, as John Cena heads to the ring,
from West Newbury, Massachusetts.
he was assaulted, brutally assaulted, I might add, by the returning Brock Lesnar. Oh, there he is! Lesnar has shown up here on Monday Night Raw to pick up where he left off. The Beast is back, and he is going straight for John Cena. What does he do? He's got the steel steps.
This is going to do some serious damage. Oh, right to the head, and Cena's done.
Brock Lesnar has John Cena up in the air. Power bomb on the floor. Somebody's got to break this up. Oh my God, right to the ribs. Lesnar has no shame. He will do whatever he's got to do. Here's Cena on his last run, and Lesnar is trying to destroy him. Pulls him right back out again.
Brock Lesnar is a man on a mission right now, and John Cena, he is being destroyed for the second time in 2 nights.
And now Cena throwing Lesnar into the ring. Referee calls for the bell. We're going to have a match. Lesnar powering his way through Cena.
Well, this was not on the schedule, that's for sure.
Brock Lesnar sending Cena over the top rope and crashing down once again onto the floor. I don't know how much more of this you can allow. The official, wait, what's he doing? Steel chair now. Cena with a couple of strikes coming back on Lesnar. And down on the steel chair here on the ramp.
Yeah, that's a double doozle right there. You got 2 services that aren't going to give.
Lesnar going for John Cena once again and draws him back outside the ring. Brock Lesnar is in complete control. Oh my God, he drops him.
Damn near on top of those steel steps. And it wasn't for a lack of effort, by the way.
Lesnar, oh wait. All right, let's get out of here. Cena comes around the corner and gets Lesnar. Cena stunned for the moment. He's got Lesnar up. Going for the AA.
Not going to get him. Not for a lack of effort, but he's just not going to get him.
Cena brings the knee up. This crowd on its feet. And Cena with a big slam, and finally some offense from John Cena against the Beast Incarnate. Then a second time in 24 hours attacking John Cena. Throws him into the turnbuckle, almost through the turnbuckle.
I'm telling you, the ring's going to come apart the way these guys are hitting.
This is personal. Brock Lesnar deciding apparently he wasn't going to let Cena retire. He's going to retire him. Head first. And now Lesnar, Suplex City on the floor.
Yeah, that might bring the retirement party to a quicker end.
Lesnar has got Cena, and he knows it. He can do pretty much whatever he wants at this point in time. Cena up on the top of the table. Hold on. He's got Cena. They're not even paying attention to the referee. Through the table with the F5.
You can call it a draw if you want.